with Barnes and Leslie. 99X.
As you can see, Batman, by the deadly weapons we hold, you'd be fools to move.
What are you doing here?
Checking out a book.
Checking out a book?
Exactly, Boy Wonder.
Lost Treasure of the Incas. What do you want with a book like that?
Who could explain the devious mind of an arch criminal? You'll never get away with this, Riddler.
Would you like to make a little wager?
I never gamble.
99X, Barnes and Leslie. That is a clip from the legendary Batman show. It's the 59th anniversary, and that you heard right there is Burt Ward playing Robin. Please welcome Burt Ward to the show. Hey, Burt.
Hello, citizen.
I love that you still keep the bit up. It's just so iconic. It has to be in the top few iconic. All the way back, how did that even happen that you became Robin? How did you get that gig?
Oh, listen, I was a young, aspiring actor going to UCLA, studying acting and studying with a professional coach and working for my dad on the weekend, helping him sell real estate. And so happened that a major producer walked into a house that I was there, and we got talking. I asked him if I could do a scene for him, and he said, yeah, I guess so. And he said, you know, that's really good. I'm going to recommend you to an agent. He sent me to an agent who said, I can't get work for the actors I've got. I would never take you if it wasn't for this producer. Don't expect to work for a year. And then a couple of weeks later, I get a phone call. Hey, there's something going on at 20th Century Fox. I go out, I interview, and I get the job.
Wow. You were doing real estate for your dad on the weekend, and you just because you happened to be there in that's an incredible story.
Well, it is, and I'll tell you something. The role was unbelievable. It was one of the most exciting and dangerous things you could imagine. I was in and out of the emergency hospital 4 out of the first 6 days with explosions and second-degree burns. And, they didn't have all of the protections that they have today.
Well, Burt, that's what I wanted to ask you, because I understand you had to do your own stunts. Unlike Adam West, you did your own stunts, you had a lot of injuries, but you really weren't paid that well. Can you talk about that?
Oh, I was paid weekly, very weekly. At the time, I got union scale $350 a week.
Wow.
But the problem was they had a stuntman for me, but they kept telling me they couldn't use him because he didn't look like me. And I said, well, why did you hire him? Well, we couldn't find anybody else. So the policy on Batman was if there was anything really dangerous, always use Burt.
Wow, that is so strange. $300 a week also. And you guys did like 60-something episodes those first couple seasons, which would have been like 5 seasons.
We did 120 episodes over a 3-year period.
Dang. Did you ever get a weird request? So you do Robin, you're out in the world, you're famous. What is the weirdest request that you ever got from, say, I don't know, a woman or, you're out in the wild? Like something really strange had to have come your way.
I think that was something that occurred daily. I try not to remember all that, but I will tell you this. It was an amazing experience. And can you imagine being playing a superhero and fighting crime? Riding in the Batmobile, climbing walls, getting into all these fights with villains, rescuing damsels in distress. Mm-hmm. It was a fantasy.
You never got a bedroom request to put the gear on. Come on, Robin. Burt Ward.
Well, I didn't say that.
Okay.
I didn't say
Just
that.
making sure.
But, fighters are very pure. Our hearts are pure.
Right.
Yeah, Barnes, I knew you were going to go there with were there any Robin Hood groupies? But so, Burt, how did you get along with Adam West? Were you guys friends in real life?
Oh, no. Let me tell you something. At my screen test, he screen tested. We screen tested together. And they said, would you like to meet the actor you're going to screen test with? I said, sure. And I was introduced to him. I sat down to him. We started to run our lines. Within 5 minutes, the two of us were laughing. We never stopped laughing for over 50 years. I loved Adam. He and I were such great friends on the weekends. Sometimes we'd play tennis, and be out, not in our costumes, of course, but we'd be out playing tennis and people would say, oh my God, that's Batman and Robin playing tennis.
That's kidding.
Funny.
He was one of our favorite guests. When he came on, he was freaking hysterical. He had to be a riot just hanging out with him.
Oh, let me tell you, he had a sense of humor, and that's why we were so friendly. And you know something? I'll tell you something. When it really came down to doing our show and we doing scenes together, we had a natural chemistry, and we just got along so well. And I really believe that added to the success of the show, the fact that there was such good chemistry between the two of us.
Well, happy 59th anniversary. Some people may not know that you've gone on to do some other great things in business, and one of them is your nonprofit dog and cat food company, which is one of the sponsors of the Super Bowl on Fox this weekend. How do you even get into that business?
Well, first of all, 31 years ago, my wife and I began rescuing dogs under the name Gentle Giants because we were rescuing giant breed dogs. And in the last 31 years, we've rescued more than 15,500 dogs and more than 300 cats. Okay. And in every case, we found in each one a safe, loving home. But we all know that our precious pets don't live near as long as human beings. And because we love them so much, we've literally devoted our life and our life's cause to helping all animals live longer and healthier. This is something that's our charity. We don't take any salary from, but we created Gentle Giants natural non-GMO ingredients pet foods for dogs and a separate one for cats. And our animals, our dogs and cats, are living into their 20s consistently. We have one of our customers whose dog last month turned 31 years old.
This is remarkable.
It's because, I don't know if you know this, but in our human and animal food supply, more than 90% of our food supply in the United States has been genetically modified to accept pesticides. You know, when a farmer grows plants and the bugs attack it, they spray a pesticide. Half the time it kills a plant. But in 1996, a company came out with changing the DNA of everything we eat. So now when a farmer grows a plant and sprays pesticide to kill the bugs, it doesn't kill the plant. But the plant absorbs the pesticide and the dog or cat dies from cancer. Number one killer of pets.
We're talking to Burt Ward. I'm so glad you explained that, talking about your nonprofit, Gentle Giant, because I'm a dog lover. Barnes has cats. Of course we want our pets, our family members, to live longer. So this is incredible that you guys have done this, because you see all these ads for all these different dog foods and you get really confused, like who's telling the truth. But it sounds like you guys have found the magic ingredient with Gentle Giants.
Go feel any pet food, any kibble in your fingers. Rub your fingers and you'll feel it's greasy. Because that's animal fat that was sprayed onto the outside of the food and filling the food for one purpose, to make dogs hungrier, to eat more food, to make you buy more dog food or more cat food. We don't do that. And, you know, I'd like to say we discovered the fountain of youth, but no, it's just that we're not prematurely killing dogs and cats. We're helping them live the maximum lifespan. And our Gentle Giants pet food, our dog food is available in all the Petco stores and online. Our cat food and dog food is available on the online retailers. And as I said, we don't take any salary from this. This is our life's work. But I am proud to say that our dogs and our cats are living consistently in their 20s. And your listeners, they can add 5 or 10 years life to that dog or cat that they love so much.
It's impressive. Hell, I'm going to start eating it. So how did you, as a nonprofit, how did you get enough money to get a Super Bowl ad?
Well, we paid for it.
You don't take a salary, but damn.
You're not getting any free Super Bowl ads.
Well, listen, it's not exactly a Super Bowl ad. For the month up until Super Bowl, we paid for all, contributed, I should say, as a sponsor of the Super Bowl promotion.
Oh, got it.
During the actual Super Bowl, your ads are like $7 million for 30 seconds. No, we didn't do that. But, you know, we saw an opportunity for a whole month to be able to be a sponsor of Super Bowl promotion. We're also a sponsor this year of Major League Baseball for the whole year. We're also a sponsor of college basketball. We're also a sponsor of National Football League.
Nice. A lot of great things for families to watch and tie in. I appreciate that, Burt. Thank you for coming on our show.
Thanks so much.
We love animals. It's our life's work, and we want every precious pet to have a chance to live longer and healthier.
Thank you very much, Burt Ward on the Morning X. Have a great day.
Thank you.
To the Batmobile, citizens!
Let's go! Okay, hold on. Stop the show. Stop the show. I am sorry, Leslie Fram, but I have to call you out
What did I
on
do?
something. And I'm so glad that he was nice and he didn't come after you. You called him Robin Hood.
Oh, I did?
You called him Robin Hood.
I'm sorry.
Jeez. Let's rewind the show.
Sorry, Mr. Burt Ward.
Let's rewind the show. Okay.
I didn't say
Just
that.
making sure.
But, fighters are very pure. Our hearts are pure.
Right.
Yeah, Barnes, I knew you were going to go there with were there any Robin Hood groupies? But so, Bert, how did you get along with Adam West? Were you guys friends in real life?
Oh, no. Let me tell you something. At my screen test.
Right there, you called him Robin Hood. Batman and Robin Hood.
I know, but you know what? That was really nice that he didn't call me out.
But I'm here for it.
Thank you, Burt Ward.
The Morning X with Barnes and Leslie.
Holy sudden incapacitation.
99X.